Commentary for the MMS Formula 1 Indian Grand Prix presented to you by Kai and Rakes.
And welcome along to New Delphi, JP Circuit for the Indian Grand Prix, round 11 out of 13. The season is well and truly reaching its climax with both championships still on offer. Marco Carrigal trailing Marcus Littgren by 21 points, and in the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes trailing Red Bull by 33 points. Some could say that this race could decide if we're going to have a nice and close championship battle going down to the wire, or if Red Bull could wrap it up nice and early for them anyway. In the real world of F1, this circuit has had winners such as Sebastian Vettel and Sebastian Vettel. Yes, with an overcast weather, without a sign of any rain on the horizon, we could be in for yet another thriller here in MMS. With all that done, let's get down to the grid.
So on pole position, we have Andrew Mondragon, who has put his Mercedes up on pole position for the first ever inaugural, Indian Grand Prix. He has shown a lot of pace in the Mercedes, and this might be his race. Joining him on the first row is Michal Valiak, who has been showing a lot of qualifying pace in the McLaren, but not so much of race pace. Then the rest of the grid, we have Carrigal, Weber, Clerk replacing Tamer de Jong, Kubusek, Littgren, de Jong, Murray, Material, Eastwood, Johnson, Zage, Blanc, Agnes, Atkinson, Aarons, Eugene, Pereira, Jans, Whittaker, Flynn, Nisbet, and Kaltekin who rounds off the grid. Now, 6 cars failed to fit into 108% of the pole laps, so we allowed everyone to start the race because that is the rule. Anyways, for that done, let's get to the 5 red lights. Or more. Who knows?
Probably more.
Here we go.
Anyway, they're building up. 3, 4, now 5. Red lights ahead of the drivers.
Lights out,
they're
and away we go. And it's a very bad start from Mondragon. Mondragon, sorry, Valiak. Carrigal has already overtaken. Oh, there's a contact between Clerk and Weber. Weber rides the real wheel.
Carrigal takes second.
Yeah, I think there's Stephen de Jong overtaking Littgren, but Littgren defending, and now Kubusek sending a move on to Weber, but Kubusek goes very wide. Oh dear, this is not good, and now he rejoins behind his teammate as there's a bit of chaos in the back as well.
Going wide. But everyone seems to be getting through nice and easy. Littgren is losing place left, right, and centre. Not a good start for the potential leader.
He's still 7th, but he has 2 raging Lotuses. Behind us now, Michal Valiak dives down inside of Marco Carrigal. A little bit of contact there.
Keeps it for now, as he's dead, finally.
Here we go, Weber and Clerk. Oh, there's a frequent moment in the background, all of the Venturias there. Being a bit adventurous
of Valiak.
But still there. But Valiak going to have the inside line, but Weber fights back on the outside and keeps the position. Clerk, everybody is wanting to get that P3 from Weber.
Look at the gap the Mercs have.
Yeah, it's because the Mercs just are not in a battle yet, so they're able to pull away, which I've seen.
Carrigal is wanting that lead.
Murray has dropped so much.
Where's Littgren? Oh, he's still there, my bad.
Yeah, he's still there. Johnson, though, Johnson is once again in the points for a brief second there.
For a brief second, yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
As we're ending lap 1.
As we're ending lap 1, and we're going to go with the 2 Mercedes here, as you say. Carrigal trailing Mondragon very closely here. You know, Carrigal has been one of the more calmer drivers, surprisingly.
Lap 2 out of 29. It's a decently long race here. Carrigal wants to get past his teammate for the Drivers' Championship.
Littgren is still 7th. Kubusek has been doing a very good job here for Ferrari, but now he has a very competitive teammate, so this will be interesting to see. Speaking of oh, that is very nice. Littgren, though, nearly goes wide, but gets a better exit than Kubusek and might out-traction and outpace the Ferrari as there's a spinning Force India.
And who was that?
That's Atkinson. Let's see what happened. So side by side of Agnes here.
Could it be a teammate collision?
Maybe with Pereira, who knows? Let's see. Dives it onto Agnes.
No, he dives it.
Oh, that is dirty.
And it is a teammate collision.
It is.
Eventually, Pereira without a front wing.
That is dirty.
And Agnes just the innocent bystander there. Nothing really. Well, he could have left a bit more room, but it was a pretty optimistic dive by Atkinson.
Atkinson just taps, and yeah, I'd say this is fully on Atkinson. There was no space for her.
There was no space. She wasn't alongside Agnes at any time of that, so Agnes was not.
Pereira gets very unlucky.
Yeah, Pereira just smashes his front wing.
Yeah, because I mean he has nowhere to go, so.
Yeah, the road is blocked. That is very, I can't get my English words out. It's, I can't speak!
Agnes, I mean, that is just a poor rejoin.
That's far factor AI, really.
Yeah. Let's get that once again from a different angle, just there was no space.
There was no space, and Agnes, he didn't have to leave room. There was like Pereira was not Pereira.
Then he just tries to squeeze through and takes the wing off of Jans, but
which is also a bit dumb. But oh well. Wait, did Agnes get any damage? I think he did when he rejoined.
Might get some sideward damage, but yoink.
Yeah. I mean, Atkinson dived it down inside way too late. Agnes did not have to leave space stand. Yeah, Agnes is without a front wing as well. Yeah. Chaos on the second lap into the hairpin where we are expecting a lot of action.
Boy, look at the two Mercedes. Mondragon, side by side. These two are not something that. Look at Weber. Look at the run Weber got.
I think Caragol's got Weber now. Weber now. Wait, where did Weber come from? What?
Yeah,
Mondragon and Caragol side by side.
Oh, has it. On the outside, he's going to have the inside. Now there's Weber. And look at Valyak. And Atkinson has been, it's confirmed, Atkinson has been awarded a 10-second time penalty for causing that pile up there. Kubusek and Luttikum is nowhere this race. Kubusek dropping a bit of pace.
Well, he's got a position now, but, you know, his championship rival is in first. This is not what he wanted.
Yeah, I mean...
But it is early stages, and his teammate is doing a good job to keep Caragol honest, obviously.
I mean, Weber has won 2 races this season already, so, you know...
Yeah, so he's quick, and give him, like,
well, look at this. Look at Johnson here in the HRT, fighting for points.
Briefly in the points again. I think he's actually going to get it around that side.
Yeah, on the outside of material here.
And then inside in the final corner, he's able to pull it off in the HRT. The Venturi in the background as well.
Oh, no, he was in traction.
Aaron's what a start is at.
And that's not looking good for Johnson.
What a start Aaron's had. He was like 17th, and now he's up in like, he's down 14th. Inside of Johnson.
He might even get one more position here, but no, that's a very poor run, and nothing could be done about now. Eastwood, that was kind of optimistic. And actually goes wide, oh dear.
Wide again, but not as wide as we've seen on the first lap.
Yep.
So all good in there. Weber and Caragol close as well. Mondragon is in the mix as well. Valyak and... Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but this is... We're about
we
to
have battles
these
everywhere.
Guys. We have battles everywhere. This one is interesting as well. Let's say Aaron's will not get any of these. No.
Like contact there, but nothing doing there.
So we're gonna go, oh dear lord.
Weber's taking the lead and the two Mercedes are side by side, not what they want. I think it was a double dive bomb.
No, it wasn't. I mean, let's say Weber dives down inside of Caragol. This is not where you usually see people take the lead, but Weber just has a lot of traction because Red Bull and
That's, just Red Bull. I mean, Caragol tried to come back, but, you know, nothing doing there really.
Yeah.
Caragol, well, really, as far as he is in front of his championship rival Littlegram and has a couple of cars in between him at Littlegram, it's all good by his standards, but obviously he's not won since I believe Hungary, where even there the win was given to him, you know, by virtue of a penalty to Murray. He wants to win, and especially now with 3 races to go, the championship's
he has to win.
He has to win. This is a make or break race for him, really, as I said in the intro. Like, if he does well in here, Littlegram has a bit of a die, then he's well and truly in the championship, but vice versa.
Speaking of Littlegram, he's harassing Mansell Clerk now.
And Clerk, what a debut he's having for Ferrari, like already doing well, doing better than De Jong, really.
Yeah, I mean, he has been known for only driving in an HRT, which, well, not the most, not the fastest of cars. So now he's finally been given a chance in the top team, which he, in my opinion, deserved since the beginning of his career. I mean, he won a title in Formula Junior. Oh, Murray White! Then that's De Jong up into 8th now. But getting back to Clerk. No, not getting back to Clerk. Mondragon might send it on to Valyak. Valyak is overtaking Mondragon. And look at this. Valyak is going to send it on to Caragol.
Caragol tries to hold it around that side. Didn't work for him in the battle with Weber, but might not even... Actually, I think it works. They're still going to be side by side, but I think
and it will work for Mondragon. Mondragon has already overtaken Valyak. And Valyak has no say in this.
You really want to be down the inside in that corner, as was shown in the 2011 Grand Prix, Philippe Massa and Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, but getting back to Clerk, he won the title in Formula Junior in Season 1. He did very well in IndyCar, and now, well, he's never had a good season in Formula 1 until now, so really happy to see.
Got a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's taking it and doing pretty well so far. Good qualifying and good pace in the start of the race. Yeah, good signs for him. Positive
Yeah.
for Ferrari. Obviously, De Jong wasn't the best when it came to racing and contact a lot of it and losing the front wings.
Yeah.
Clark is giving himself good advertisement as we have
I mean,
the fight.
he hasn't lost the wing yet. I mean, yeah, obviously he retired, but that was a mechanical failure.
Yep.
This
Carroll is
mechanic
close
losing a
to
lot of
Weber.
time. Meanwhile, speaking of Weber, this is battle for the
Mondragon!
lead. Mondragon tries
And
to second
Valak
on the
as well.
Carragher, loses so much time. Look
Lost
at
speed,
Valyak.
Valyak in the background.
Valyak might
Mondragon might
hold
send
it
it
on
to...
the outside into the hairpin. And Mondragon does
And
go
one of these is going to wide. Yeah.
And side by side, I know that's Murray in the background going wide. Still battling with Stefan de Jong.
It's
But look at
Mercedes
this,
engine against
Valyak
Renault
is
engine.
actually faster on the straight, not anymore. As now
Carragher
Carragher is going to send
the same
it for
move.
the lead. Oh, that is a clean move. That is, I think, the first time we see someone fully clear, as Valyak does the same thing.
I mean, Weber might still send it down inside of the following corner. If
No.
he's close enough, Valyak is going to lose position to Mondragon. No, round of 5 keeps it.
Valyak on the outside to the inside now. He's got it.
Great racing. Great racing
And
by
look
the
at this, the
leaders
two
again.
Ferraris. Oh, there's a bit of contact between Kubica and Littlegram. Kubica goes to the back of Littlegram. They're still side by side, and now Kubica gets cut off.
That was a bit naughty from Littlegram, to be honest.
And let's see.
But he's also fighting for the championship. It's not looking too good for him right now. But it is still early stages of the race, and you don't really have to be that rude. But obviously, no damage done. I mean, he slowed there a bit.
A bit of a tap there, but still, contact is
bit of
contact.
Yeah.
Weber, though, still not dropping too far off Carragher. Still in
Weber right now.
Look at this run.
Weber's flying the flag for Red Bull right now. I nearly said Mercedes, but yeah. Like, Littlegram is getting harassed by the two Ferraris. He has to be the one who has to keep Carragher, his teammates, championship rival, honest as we go on to lap 6 now with the leaders. The Renaults and the midfield not too far off the leaders as well. Obviously, you can see in the mini that there's a slight spread within the field, but it's basically like the leaders, the midfield, and the back markers, and a couple of pit stoppers, I guess.
Yeah.
I believe those were the ones who lost their front wing in the thingy. So, yeah, Weber's going to be close enough for the move after the back straight. Valyak as well, and Mondragon to be fair to him as well.
Oh, look at this. Look, speaking of Weber, you said it, he's very close to Carragher. Mondragon and...
Yeah, this straight, it's I believe like 1.2 kilometers long straight, and it ending with a hairpinish corner. It's a very good place for overtakes. As Weber sends it on Carragher, he could pull it off. Mondragon in the background as well.
No, Mondragon didn't get Valyak, but Weber did get Carragher.
And Carragher, the smartest thing to do here is just, chill at the back of Weber and try again on the back straight.
Littlegram and Clark.
I mean, Littlegram has seen too much Ferrari in the first few laps, and he still continues seeing as Kubica tries the same move again and gets pulled off the road.
But this time Kubica, he seemed to have a good run for you. This corner is very tricky to get the grip and power through, because it's not like Turkey's turn 8, it tightens at the exit.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of it, it tightens, so you have to manage your throttle and your brake and your brakes, and it's.
But the leaders are still really close, and it's anyone's fight for the win right now.
Oh, Valyak tries to send it on to Carragher, gains a lot of traction.
Carragher is getting close to Weber as well. One of these is going to send a move. I think it's going to be Valyak. We shall see.
Yeah, Valyak sends it on to Carragher. Very cheekily done, but
where you want to be on the outside. And Mondragon follows through, and Clark as well. Like,
Clark
I think this is literally like
a bit of contact, more contact. Oh, Clark! Oh no, that's Littlegram.
Oh, Clark! Littlegram's off. But didn't lose
dear.
positions or anything.
Nobody lost any positions, but this is
no damage either. But that was a bit. Littlegram is getting desperate in here. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of contact with Clark. Clark hits the curb
here. Hits the curb, gets
the orange
apex
half
corner,
spin, and that's
ooh, that is lucky as well. Like,
yeah,
he didn't get any damage there, because that would have been a front wing off in other cases maybe.
Yeah, and he might have rejoined in Kubica, which would have been a disaster.
But speaking of Kubica, as Carragher will probably try and move on Weber yet again.
Yeah, there he
Littlegram
goes.
is vulnerable.
No, Weber keeps the position. Look at Mondragon. Mondragon is going to
Mondragon in the background as well, just,
As no further action on that Kubica, on that Mansell, Clark and Marcus Zetagram incident. Let's see. Weber here, defending from Caragol, trying his best really to keep that Mercedes behind him, doing a very good job. Let's see. Weber still, as I lost rakes, which is not beneficial, but whatever. I think I can carry this. This whole pack is like, what, 6 cars? Maybe 7 of these guys. Yeah, now Kabusek makes it a 7-car pack, a battle for the lead. Will anyone set it into the final corner? Yes. Valak feels adventurous, taps into Mondragon, and nothing happens. No spins, no deaths. Littergrim really desperate, as Rakes mentioned. He's just trying to find any way to overtake the cars ahead of him, and he's really not doing too well. As now Kabusek sends it onto him. Clark and Valek side by side. Kabusek went side by side with Littergrim for a while, but only lost time, and he's now side by side with Stefan de Jong, but he just sends it like there's no tomorrow. He's going to go a bit wide, but he's going to keep his position. As now Caragol still in a slipstream, still close to Weber. It's going to be once again a move into this hairpin right after this very long straight. Question is, will it be any good and any beneficial for Caragol? Because no, he doesn't send a move because it's Mondragon who sends a move. Out of nowhere, Mondragon sends a move. Clerk and Valyak also battling. Glittergrim has caught up to this battle. Caragol stays ahead of Mondragon, but that's not going to end too well for the Mercedes guys as they lost time to Weber, who has now time to pull away. Now Kabusek sends it on to Littergrim, and will Kabusek keep his position ahead of the Red Bull? Yes, he does. He sends it, but Littergrim is still on the outside, and Littergrim gets it, but it's not done yet. Kabusek still can catch up if he gets into this pack that is still led by Henrik Weber here. Weber still defending from Caragol. Caragol just slowly and peacefully trailing the back of that Red Bull, looking for the best overtaking opportunity here around this, around the New Delhi JP circuit here. Let's see, Caragol, no moves here. Valek once again pops into the mirrors of Mondragon, gets good exit. Murray treading down Kabusa. You know, have Material de Jong, Zage. Aaron Johnson has dropped down the order, which is sad. And then the rest of the good, nothing else happens. Only the top is battling because now Caragol tries to send a move onto Weber, didn't work. Now look at this, Mondragon got a very good one as Valek tried to overtake the British driver. That didn't work for him too well. Valek might go wide here, yes he does, but Leclerc, but Clark doesn't get the switchback done. As oh, that's a spinning fall, no! And that's a pile up, and that is a spinning Olivier Zage. What happened here?
What happened there? Sorry, I had to go because
yeah,
reasons.
I called Leclerc. That is high level race.
I mean, Ferrari driver, you know, it makes sense.
What's
what happened here then?
What?
Was that a stupid? To be fair, Sage was alongside a bit.
Yeah, Zage was alongside coming in. That was not. That was
actually.
So she goes over the curbing, which sends her like with no control into De Jong. Because of the curbing, her car was like no control into the side pod. She spins out, and you see, East would have been fine if it wasn't for Aaron's.
Aaron's being a bit of
Aaron's just puts a nail to the coffin of East's
obviously Aaron's
race.
Our hero from last race, not having the best of times today in air.
I mean, he just didn't suspect the pile-up to happen. But
no damage for Aaron's though.
Yeah, that's weird.
That
obviously,
is
Zage has some
lucky.
side pod damage now, and floor damage mainly.
No damage for Aaron's. That is lucky. I mean, Sage, I don't think she should have gone for it, but De Jong should have left a bit more space there because Sage was somewhat alongside. How
Zage just made the mistake of running on the curb, which sent her...
Yeah, like we saw in Formula Junior.
Yeah, basically, she goes on the curb here, which sends her car with no control into the side pod, because if she would have stick to tarmac, I bet she would have kept the grip on, because the curbs are slippery. Oh, that's a lot of damage to the side pod of De Jong. Look at this. Look at that damage. That is a punt and a half. Zage spins out, and Eastwood just, yeah, no time to react. Aaron smashes into the back. I'd say that's just a racing incident. Anyways, Race is still dead as, oh boy, look at this. This is a battle and half. Clerk and Valek battling for position. Littergrim still trailing behind. Caragol has taken the lead from Weber now, and Mondragon is trailing behind that Red Bull. Let's see, Mondragon and Weber side by side. And Weber, will he get a position? No. Actually, yes, no. Valiak out of nowhere here. Weber on the outside gets the position, but it's temporary because Mondragon will now have slipstream. He'll be in a better position now. Clark following Valiak here. Murray following Kabusek, trying to get a better line. And FIA confirms my suspicions. This is no further action, no penalty towards anyone. And they call it a racing incident. Anyways, here we go, Kubica defending from Murray, slowing him down in the material. He's able to fight with the McLaren here, the Renault driver, or the Renault Lotus. Are still battling at sea, doesn't get the move done. Back on the main straight though, Weber has lost a ton of time to Cargill. There's no way he can make any move here, as everyone is just trying to close up. This might be a top 10 battle for the lead if they bunch up on the main straight, which is highly unlikely, but you never know. No moves done, no going wides. This is very clean. As Devon Johnson has climbed his way back up into 12th, and Olivia Zage is not too happy with that. Obviously, Zage has a bit of floor damage. It's not beneficial for her at all, especially with the line she's taking for that corner. Eastwood is in the pits.
Is that the scheduled stop, or did she lose a crawling?
That
was that incident, wasn't that?
Meanwhile, Weber has taken the lead.
It's set back straight again, down inside, or was it even before?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's both cars powered by Mercedes engine, so it's just slipstream.
I mean, yeah. Aero might differ a bit, and obviously driver talent, but Cargill and Mondragon, these guys have been inseparable this whole race. Same with Cargill and Weber. Mondragon side by side of Cargill punts into his teammate. That's not what you want to do. You never hit your teammate. That's the number one rule.
That's the golden rule. Yep.
Yeah, we said it in the FJ. I don't remember. Was it USA or Russia?
Russia, I believe it was, and USA as well. Both races, really.
Yeah.
I mean, for Cargill, he wants Mondragon out of the way because he wants to be in the shot to win a race in case something happens.
Win a race and kick himself in the title fight because that is the most important thing. Lettergrim still defending from Kubusek, and now Murray gets a good run, but Kubusek out-tractions Murray.
Murray is literally
and
nowhere.
Kubusek still trying to send it here.
Yeah, obviously, for Mercedes and Cargill's sake, they want Mondragon out of the way of Cargill.
De Jong sends it onto his teammate. A bit of contact there, not the best exit. And
yeah, material. When are we expecting pit stops?
Good question.
Fair enough, good answer.
On board with Clark.
Yeah, Clark's doing really well. I'm actually really...
Pereira, fastest lap, obviously he pitted. He has fresh tyres, so...
Very clean air.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clark is really impressing so far. Like, he's doing a good job. And
Littergrim is... That's the case.
Yeah, Littergrim and Murray, really, like, they both know what Mondragon is
going back for the lead. He lost. He's the pole sitter for this race. But, he's trying to get the lead, and he's got it, but it's marginal. Still side by side with Weber. Cargill has a front row seat to this battle. Weber...
I think Weber's going to have it there. Unless Mondragon can keep it. I mean, Red Bull is in this section. Mondragon...
Get it, and look at this. Cargill gets him. He has the outside line, and now it's a Mercedes 1 and 2. Obviously, Mondragon and Weber have one of the tightest rivalries in the whole MMS, which is very beautiful. Now Clark overtakes on the outside of Mondragon, but no, Littergrim, sorry, and Littergrim gets the position, finally overtakes Clark, but Clark says no, he's going to still battle with the Red Bull, and it's over. Now Kubusek might pass his teammate here.
This could Clark be either, if Littergrim could now push away, he could escape this little battle of Ferrari, Murray and Material, but we shall see.
He's already done that, it's already 1.3 seconds.
Fair enough. I mean, now really Cargill, all he wants is to get past Mondragon, and Mondragon to stop battling him and actually do his job as a good teammate. Anyway,
here we go. Cargill will set it on his teammate.
He won't be on the outside,
no, he's still actually side by side. He will send it on to Mondragon. Oh boy.
And
here we go.
This is not going to end well for the two Mercedes.
Oh boy, he just squeezed his teammate onto the curb. It's going to be free wide on the main straight. Littergrim thinks better of it. Littergrim backs out of that. Gets back in the reception of his teammate, might overtake Valek on the outside. Look how slow Valek is on the straight with no slipstream.
Plus Renault engine against the Mercedes engine, it's free wide!
Oh my god, nearly free wide. Weber on the outside, the bollard gets knocked.
No one needs
as
to
Weber
now
Mondragon is left to defend. This
Now
is
Mondragon
beautiful
has to...
now. Oh, a bit of contact there. Literally
Viba's
has
further away
joined the
now.
battle. There's more contact between Mondragon and Viba. These guys hate each other. As oh, look at this. That's more Literally trying to
hit
send
a
it
bit
to
wide.
Mondragon.
And they're both backed into that battle yet again with the
And
Ferraris. The Ferraris side by side.
Kubusek is back. Everybody's back.
Everybody's back in this battle
Valyak
now.
might send it on to Littergum here, but loses a lot of pace. Look at Clerk. Clerk might get the McLaren driver here. Let's go. Let's see how he will do, and he gets him. No, he doesn't. Kubusek gets his teammate. No, he doesn't.
Oh my god, it's all happening here. And Littergum
All
has gone
going
from
out.
6th
Clerk
to 4th.
now gets his teammate on the outside. Beautiful move. Murray might send it on to Kubusek. Yes, he does. Will that be a move sealed? No, Kubusek squeezes him onto the curbing. And as battle over, as Viba is chasing down Caragol, yeah. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Murray doesn't send it on to... Material doesn't send it on to Murray. This is what happens when you have two people with the surname on.
Yeah,
and
it's
starting.
happening yet again.
It's going down. Murray goes a bit deep into the corner, loses a bit of time. Then Zage and Levin Johnson battling for position. Zage doesn't send it. She learned from her mistake.
Yep.
It seems. And now we have, oh,
And
look at this,
Viva.
Carrera is back into this pack.
Oh, it's gonna be 3 wide into the hairpin again, isn't it?
Oh my days, you say that Viva has taken the lead from Caragol, but Caragol is still close.
And gets it going for the tight section now, and now it's a Red Bull 1 and 4. This is exactly what Mercedes did not want. Bieber in the lead, and Littgrim now in this battle.
Yeah. I mean, this race is still far from over. Anything can happen to one of the championship
And pit stops,
contenders.
obviously. Like, we've seen
Yeah,
a
and
lot
pit
of races
stops
this
are
season
going
and
to
last
be
season.
important.
Yeah, like, we've seen a lot of races in this season and last season, really, getting thrown just the direct opposite way after the pit stops when someone makes a mistake or, you know, or the
Yeah, wasn't it like
rainforest.
Smith having bad pit stops?
Caragol!
Oh dear. I remember in season 3 Smith lost a lot of podiums or wins rather because of poor strategic decisions of Red Bull and overall pulled
And now
pit stops.
Littgrim.
Yeah, Littgrim loses time. Look at this. Valyak
He had to switch the attack into defensive, and now Valyak and Clark in the background as well.
Clark still stays behind because he can get Valyak now. Because Valyak
Yeah,
obviously
Littgrim
was run here, but Valyak
someone
might still
sends it.
send it. And Valyak,
God,
oh, this is tight. Murray sends it on to Kubusek, but they
very
both go
wide
wide.
again.
And Kubusek gets the McLaren driver as he was behind him.
And the
Corner,
3 leaders.
Bieber. And look at Mondragon. Mondragon is going to pull to the inside and he's going to send a double overtake as Caragol backs out of this one, try to get a better run on his teammate on the outside.
Which could go well, actually, for him.
And Mondragon does not get Viva just yet. They're still side by side.
And Littgrim is getting back into the sort of
Oh,
midfield.
let's
group, if you
see.
may.
Mondragon.
It could be a carbon copy of what happened from last ago.
Contact between Caragol and Viva. And Caragol was sent a bit off circuit, lost so much time. He's now battling with Mihail Valyak here.
This is not what he wanted. What happened there? I didn't even catch it at first.
Let's see, so this... Oh, what happened? So he's side by side of Mondragon. Oh, he just turns a bit too much into the wheel of Viva. And that sends him off.
At least no damage.
This is a nightmare for Caragol.
But again, like, no damage and we're all at the half race distance.
Yeah,
like, it's not over yet.
And obviously Tigrim is stuck in a pack led by his teammate, so...
Yeah, so now it's again teammate rivalries, like, you know, the 2 Mercs, the 2 Red Bulls.
And then we obviously
and the
have
Ferraris
the 2 McLarens
really.
and the 2 Ferraris. And actually,
Literally,
this is nice. You have Mercedes, Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, McLaren. I like this.
The top 4 constructors all battling it out for the
this is
top 8
crucial between
positions.
Ferrari and McLaren as well, because it's like only, what, 40 points or less separating these guys?
Let me see. For Ferrari and McLaren, Ferrari trails McLaren for 41 points.
It's gonna go 3 wide for a second as Littergum on the outside of Littergum. Littergum is going to send it on the inside. No, Weber sends it. And Weber takes it to his teammate. He goes into him. And this is horrible doing there from Weber. He just made a massive mistake. And now Caragol side by side of Weber. And look at Valyak. He is pushing himself with that slipstream from the Mercedes. But
Caragol should be able to send it. Actually, no, it's losing speed now.
Oh dear, look at this.
It's from galore.
Oh my days, and Valyak pulls it off.
Nice, let's try.
Yeah, but
what a race we're having so far.
and
And it's
Vibe
far from
says
over.
it,
Viva's Littlegram!
Vibe nearly gets it. Valyak might get on the outside. No! Kabuse gets his teammate. Will he keep it? No, he doesn't. He sticks behind Clerk. It's safer for him.
And
oh
it's
my god.
calmed down for now. It's still Mercedes, Red Bull, Mercedes.
But now Stefan de Jong has caught up to this whole pack.
And it could now be a top 5 constructors battle.
Yep.
Really.
And Lotus Renault here have been very good this season. Obviously, they had a bit of... They had mistakes, they had a bit of meh, but still, they've shown pace. Maybe not season 3 pace, because the season 3 Renault was just rapid. Oh dear, here we go.
Going for the lead.
But the Mondragon squeezes him onto the curbs, and now he lost
that's not where I want to be.
That's the thing, he now lost slipstream. Littlegram has no slipstream. Vibe has obviously the slipstream of Mondragon. It's all going to go down to happen again.
And Carrigal
sends it on to Littlegram. This is not the best idea that he would
the
ever
jump to
go
rival
on.
side by side.
Vibe and Mondragon.
There's going to be a dive bomb.
Nothing happens. Carrigal defending from Valyak. Oh my days.
This was a lot calmer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, there's no contact, there's no too risky moves. These drivers really are showing top-class racing, which is Formula 1, of course.
Watch it there, so like Littlegram just dives and dives.
Shush. Vibe and Mondragon and Littlegram also in this battle. Oh my days. Littlegram doesn't pull it off, but Vibe does pull it off. No, Vibe... Actually, Mondragon still might send a no. Mondragon trails into the slipstream of Vibe as now Carrigal taps into Littlegram and loses a bit of time there, but he's still close. As now we can see Kabusek and Murray side by side. Now he gets onto the outside, to the inside. They're still side by side, and De Jong has a front row seat into this, but now Kabusek is on the more preferable outside line, and he gets him, and De Jong also gets Murray. Murray losing positions. And oh my god, look at this, it's Valyak now on the back of Carrigal. He actually might send a move here, but he doesn't.
Has to be careful there.
Also thinking of a move onto Mondragon. Everything is kicking off on lap 16.
Well, it's been kicking off for the whole race, really, but this is really, like, it's nowhere near over, and we still have pit stops.
Yeah, this is going to be insane. I mean, I feel for Speed who would have to cut this race for the highlights of the championship, because this is just...
And we have had a jump rolls side by side in the air. Littlegram is now looking for a move down inside of Mercedes Mondragon. I mean, if Mondragon wants to be in front, he has to be in the lead.
Here we go. No move here. Nobody really sends any moves into here. Everybody's just going calm because this much. It is a good overtaking spot. It's very risky.
We are reaching back markers soon.
Yeah, we are reaching the guy in 24th place, which I believe is Patrice Jans in the Super Aguri.
Yeah, well, I think, like, you know, the top guys do have to pay it again.
Oh my god! Mondragon and Vibe went side by side. A lot of sparks flying from the car of Vibe. Littlegram catching up to Mondragon. Mondragon sends it onto Vibe, doesn't work, goes a bit wide.
Doesn't do too good of a job there, and it's still not over.
The
Mondragon
top
and Vibe
four is within 1 second of each other.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Like, we have two completely different rivalries going on in here. We have the Vibe against Mondragon, just for pride. And then we have Mondragon, we have Carrigal and Littlegram.
The Vibe and Mondragon fight has started ever since these guys went to the top teams. They hate each other. They had so much going on. Littlegram now tries to make a move down inside of Mondragon, but nothing happens there. Still tries to send him now. Carrigal on the outside of his championship rival, and that's a move and a half. And he gets the position on. And now look at this. Valyak sends it onto Littlegram. No contact. Clerk on the outside. Clerk is going to overtake Valyak, and Kabusek also gets him. And De Jong might also get the McLaren driver here with this piss poor attempt of a move.
And lap 18 out of 29.
His own teammate are going to go side by side. Equal acceleration, equal grip. But I think it's Clerk's position. No, Kabusek sends it a pile and a half. And Kabusek spends oh my god, it's a pile up and a half.
What happened there? The Ferraris come together and there's a McLaren!
And it's a safety car. It's a safety car.
Safety car, full course yellow. I think this is the first time we've had a safety car this season.
Yes, it is. I don't
the two
believe
McLarens.
this.
What happened to the McLarens? What happened to the McLarens?
So you can see that Kabusek just sends the move onto his teammate. He spins, and then Valyak runs wide. De Jong also losing his wing. Oh, and Valyak spins, rejoining the circuit into Murray. And then Material he was behind Murray. and Valek accelerated into him. There's nothing he could have
Yeah.
done. That is a
Well-
massive incident.
And it's a McLaren 0 points, Ferrari as well, few seconds around.
This is a safety car.
This
And
is
the
a
piece of
safety
window,
car.
once, and they pit it after halfway point of the race. They still might. This is probably one of the best strategies they could have done.
Yeah, but Valek is out.
Yeah, but Murray doesn't have damage. I think.
Wow. You think?
No, he does. He does. But still,
Yeah, he does. He smashed into his teammate.
that is
we
such
have-
a disaster.
Mondragon is still leading, I believe, when safety car got called out with Cargill third. So Cargill did get a jump on Littogram.
Let's see this from the perspective of... Oh, man.
Oh my.
No further action on this whole incident.
I mean, it was just a hot mess as
Yeah.
well. Oh
Sage
my.
so lucky to not lose a wing there. Valek also lucky to not get hit on the head or anything.
Yeah.
But oh dear, that is a massive
What
incident.
a
And we're gonna have
mess.
the first safety car of the season. Oh, they're still battling. Oh no. Guys, it's the safety car.
It's the safety car.
Mondragon and Vibe do not care. Mondragon and Vibe
Literal.
legit do not care. They hate each other.
And
And then
Littogram
we're
as
going to,
well.
okay, this is gonna be very messy during the actual like period. Clark actually manages to gain time after being hit by his teammate.
Shows what a legend he is.
Yeah.
Actually, now when you say it, those who lost their front wings, they might actually like
Yeah,
benefit a lot from
that's
this.
what I meant.
just realized. Oh my, Murray could
And
win
it's
this race.
yeah, the safety car is out. The safety car is out.
The safety
And then
car
it
is-
sends it out the son of Mondragon.
Sorry, what? That's not allowed.
And they're gonna go side by side into full course yellow. That's gonna... Oh no. Okay, now they
Oh, dear.
align. But it's full course yellow. It is the safety car period.
And now I think Mondragon has got the leader's role. And now they're trying to get into the pit.
De Jong is
They're
in.
Anyway.
Kubusek, Murray.
This.
That's a very weird camera angle. I don't like it. Pereira is going
Yeah.
to pass Flynn. Hey, that's illegal.
Yeah, I think it being R factor, there's no actual legal overtakes.
Sure.
Everyone in here could be on for a race win.
Well, where's the safety car? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, everyone in who's pitting now, they could be in to win this race.
Johnson is in 6th. Oh, that's a bit wide. Oh,
How do you run wide on the full
oh,
course
that's. I
yellow?
think that's an AI line. Ignore.
Oh,
That's a safety
Okay.
car line. Ignore that.
the safety car line. Does
Yeah,
esports
because
line?
safety car lines are different than racing lines in that factor.
Okay.
Kubusek rejoins in 12th, so they didn't lose much time. Oh no! What happened here? Oh,
Long. Oh,
no.
Flynn as well.
Oh no. Oh
What
no.
happened? Oh, did
Safety
they hit
car
the
line.
ball?
Oh no.
This is not gonna end well. Oh, don't rejoin. in
Oh
front of
no.
me.
Oh no. The race might be red flagged.
Yep. And then obviously we have to count the results from the last lap. We actually didn't have chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's over half the race distance, so the results will be kept.
Yeah.
Depending on what will happen here. If the AIs keep crashing into that wall there, the race will
We
be
just-
red flagged.
Red flag without a restart, I'm guessing.
Yeah, without a restart then.
Alright, this makes it interesting because I don't know if this is a rule like
They're
75% to... Is this a rule like you have to do 75% to get full points in here?
Well, no, it's it
never mind
depends.
then.
It's 50% in case
Okay.
of MMS. Oh no, V-Man, no dear. They're gonna go side in the pits. That's still good. Well, Flynn has crashed, but it seems like everyone here is pitting. Oh no, okay, yeah, the race is red flag. Race is red flag.
Okay.
Race called off.
Wait, called off properly.
No, like red flag. That's what I meant.
Okay. So we need to take the results from, I believe, lap 18, when there was no chaos.
Yeah, that's gonna be tricky to do.
I think you can do it via the recording.
Why can I not pause? Oh yeah, via the recording, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. I think it was
Yeah.
like Mondragon first. I don't know where the two repos were.
Right. So basically before the safety car period.
before the safety car period. Like basically,
Yeah.
I think you can do it at the end of the lap before the whole chaos happened
Yeah.
into that hair.
So
So I think it is Mondragon who wins this race.
yeah. What
I have
race?
no clue. I have no clue where anyone else is, but I think it is Mondragon winning it.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
safety car period. I don't know. It wasn't that bad when I tested it, but now I guess
Okay,
I
so
mean, I didn't have a safety car, so that's also.
we don't know the results as it is, but I think by the time you're watching this video on the
You'll
premiere,
know.
have sorted out. We'll have it sorted out. So
Yeah.
this is it. I don't
Yeah,
think we
this
can
is.
really give out driver days. So
I mean, no, Mansell Clark.
well, yeah, decent debut for him, but
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming to this chaotic Indian Grand Prix that got cut in half. We don't know who got fastest. I mean, let's be honest, it was Pereira.
give it to Pereira.
Yeah, it was Pereira.
I mean, you can check now, can't you?
No, I can't. I can't. Because I would have to check every single driver.
Okay.
Right. Anyways, thank you for coming to this race. The results will be kept from lap 17. But yeah, sorry for the mess. See you next time for the Chinese Grand Prix. Yeah,
two races to go, obviously.
Yeah. Be sure to be safe on the roads and wear your seatbelt and bye-bye.
Yep.